Greetings, welcome back to Pinkoddbird. Well, friends, today I'm here with a little check-in for my Oddtober journal pages that I've been working on. If you guys don't know already, we put together a list of prompts just like we do every year, and it's a storyline, and this year the story is picking up at a creepy haunted amusement park. So today I'm going to go ahead and go through my pages up to date with you guys. I will read the story through up to what I have so far. So let's go ahead and get started.
Well, look who's decided to remember to include their favorite neighborhood, Skelly Welly. That's right, friends, it's me, Boris. Thought you were going to get away from me? Ha! Not a chance. Welcome back.
Thanks, Boris. We missed you. We knew we couldn't get too far into this without you. So happy to see you, Boris. Oh dear. All right. Wow. What a trip. I'm so glad to be on my way far from that old decrepit house, at least until I make my way back and get the grounds into shape. The old house deserves that much. Thump, thump. What was that? Did I run over something? My car slowly sputters to a stop. I look around and think, well, that's just great. Stepping out of my car, I see smoke coming from the hood. Up ahead, a bit away, I see lights. Some activity? It looks like an old amusement park. So I take a chance and make my way over. Maybe there is someone there who can help me. I stop at the entryway to buy a ticket. The window attendant sure is strange. However, I proceed and enter. So we have our day one here. You put the pedal to the metal and get far away from the old house as you can. Miles away, you hear funny noises from your car when suddenly it breaks down and you get out and have a look around. You see a rundown amusement park. What does the entry to the park look like? So this is kind of the entry. And then prompt number 2, leery. You take a few steps toward the entryway, thinking what a place to be abandoned. To your surprise, some lights are on and the rides are moving. You can see a sign from the phone through the gate. You can see a sign for a phone through the gate, but as you near the ticket booth, you realize you still need a ticket to enter. Make a ticket. So here's my ticket. Prompt number 3. After you purchase your ticket at the booth, you hand it to the ticket taker. It's getting dark and the park lights haven't turned on yet, but through the glare of the glass, you catch a glimpse of the ticket taker. You do a double take. Something is off. What do they look like? I can't get the image of that ticket taker out of my mind. Why was he so frail and seemingly downtrodden? He was nearly skin and bones. Or was he? No, he couldn't. He just couldn't be bones. That's not possible. I shake it off and make my way into the park. Oh, I'm so hungry. I am famished. I can sort of smell food. I think it smells good. Ah, there's the food court. I look up and see bacon and eggs. Relieved. There's something normal here. So I order. The clerk looks at me and says, "Do you mean rat tails and rotten eggs?" So here it is, prompt number 5. You are a little creeped out, but you shake it off. You haven't eaten all day. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. You make your way over to the outdoor food court, but you notice something strange. All the food offerings and pairings are unusual. Which one stands out to you the most? What I thought was bacon and eggs was rat tails and rotten eggs. Ah! Oh, no thanks. I look back up at the menu and I see chicken. Cool. So I order that and I wait. It's finally my number that's called. I get my bag of chicken fingers and pour them onto my plate, only to see Fingers with chicken heads? Ah, no. There's my little bag of chicken fingers. These options are just not appealing to you, so you use your best judgment and you opt for a snack that's prepackaged because that's definitely more trustworthy, right? You lean over to grab a box of what you think is hard candy, but instead, what falls out? Chicken fingers. You decide maybe you aren't hungry. Maybe a drink will suffice. You look up at the nearest food marquee and notice these drinks' names are all just as sketchy as the food options. You think maybe they're just quirky names and you order it anyway. What drink do you get and what's in it? Oh, forget it. I'll just get myself a drink. Why are the drink names so strange? I'm sure they are normal drinks and I really need a refresher. So I decide to order the Hopper. My green drink comes up to the counter. I take it and turn to walk away. I can see something floating in my drink. What is it? Oh my gosh. It's a bunch of grasshoppers in my drink. But it's too late. I took a sip. Ugh. You walk to the side so that you can spit it out without offending anyone. At the same moment, the rest of the lights for the park turn on. It's dusk now, and with the lights on, you can see everything from the corner of your eye. You see a man smiling. Describe what the smile looks like. As I'm spitting out the grasshoppery ice cubes, I look up and see a strange man staring, smiling. I try to force a smile. Should I ask this person for help? Leery, I'm not so sure. He's dressed in a grungy old clown costume. Strange get up for an amusement park. But what's up with that smile? So as you can see, it's a really decrepit, rotten grimace of a smile. All right, so next we have entranced by his wicked smile, you're knocked back into reality by the feeling of someone tugging on your coat arm. You look questioningly down to see an older man in suspenders. He looks jovial and is urging you to walk towards a specific attraction. What is this attraction? I'm snapped back to reality by the sensation of someone tugging at my arm. There's an older man who wants me to go over to an attraction. It's a towering roller coaster that twists and turns like a big old snake. The coaster is called the Sidewinder. It looks daunting. You approach the ride. The operator is smiling so widely it hurts. He gestures to the seat. You look at the ride. You notice the side panel has a message on it. It's exactly the same message that was carved in on the door at the haunted house you just escaped. What was that message? Well, I can't eat and I can't leave. I may as well try this ride. So I head up and see something eerie that's a message on the side of the car door. The same message that I saw at my old haunted house. Nah, I'm good. And the message says, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. What will you find on the other side of the door? Stunned by what you see, you say to the operator, I'm going to skip this ride, thanks. You walk back down the ramp that led you to the ride, and when you get to the bottom, you notice a game booth. What kind of game what kind of game is this booth offering? Why am I seeing so many strange things here? Is it me, or is it this place? Maybe I will try a more traditional game to kill some time. I see pin the tail on the cat. I think I can work with that. So there's my little cat. And I just attach the tail like this so you can try to pin it where it goes. Pin the tail on the cat. All right. So here we are, day 11. You decide to play the game, and as luck would have it, you win. You look up at the wall of prizes. What kind of unusual prizes do you see? You're getting increasingly unsure about this park. Why is everything so strange? I surprise myself because I feel so delirious, but despite that, I actually won. The prize options are bizarre as well, but I'm not surprised. I picked out a big inflated eyeball with bat wings. Sure, why not? So this is a little game stand, and those are the prizes that were hanging from the top. Day 12. You meander through the park, your prize in tow. You smell a familiar smell. Popcorn. It's a popcorn booth. You make a beeline over to the cart, grab a bag, and begin to nosh. You are at the bottom of the bag, and you notice a message scribbled at the bottom. What does it say? Well, I've got this prize now, but I'm still hungry. Ugh. Is that popcorn I smell? Yes. I walk up to the counter and ask for a bag. The vendor hands me the bag, and what seems like seconds later, my popcorn is all gone. What is that? Is it a note? What does that say? I squint between the grease stains. There are no accidents. Run! So I had just cut this, I had a piece of a bag, and I just cut a piece of that bag so that it would stay with the bag consistency, and I turned it into a little popcorn bag. So day 13. You look back at the popcorn vendor who's now wheeling their cart away. Behind them stands the creepy smiling man that you saw earlier. He drops something on the ground as he turns to walk away. What did he drop on the ground? Hey, I shout to the vendor, but he's already walking away. And oddly, there goes the smiling man again. I'm snapped back to reality by the clanking of something that sounds like metal hitting the ground. The vendor drops something. A wrench? It'll be useful, maybe. I grab it. It's slippery from the butter, but I'll take it and run. So you can see I just made some little popcorn and the greasy wrench. So I'm going to stop there for now. Day 13. I hope that you guys all have enjoyed my storyline so far. It's getting kind of spooky. I don't know what's going to happen in this amusement park, but I hope that you guys are having fun with these prompts if you're doing them along with us. I pop in every few days or so and try and catch up on what everyone's doing. There's a lot of you guys participating, lots of pages, lots of days coming in, and I think we actually are sharing our hashtag with someone else on Instagram, which it wasn't being used at the time when we picked it, and now it is, so we'll just have to try and pick a stronger one next year. But just go ahead and keep using that hashtag, and we will continue to check out what you guys are doing. And I hope that you guys are having fun. This spooky season, we're getting closer and closer to the big day. So I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.